There are two main types of diabetes, type 1 and type 2. They're different conditions, but they're both serious. There are some other rarer types of diabetes too. What all types of diabetes have in common is that they cause people to have too much glucose in their blood. But we all need some glucose. It's what gives us our energy. We get glucose when our bodies break down the carbohydrates that we eat or drink, and that glucose is released into our blood. We also need a hormone called insulin. It's made by our pancreas, and it's insulin that allows the glucose in our blood to enter our cells and fuel our bodies. If you don't have diabetes, your pancreas senses when glucose has entered your bloodstream and releases the right amount of insulin so the glucose can get into your cells. But if you have diabetes, this system doesn't work. When you've got type 1 diabetes, you can't make any insulin at all. If you've got type 2 diabetes, it's a bit different. The insulin you make either can't work effectively or you can't produce enough of it. In both types of diabetes, because glucose can't get into your cells, it begins to build up in your blood. And too much glucose in your blood causes a lot of different problems. To begin with, it leads to diabetes symptoms like having to wee a lot, being incredibly thirsty and feeling very tired. You may also lose weight, get infections like thrush, or suffer from slow-healing wounds. Over a long period of time, high glucose levels in your blood can seriously damage your heart, your eyes, your feet, and your kidneys. These are known as the complications of diabetes. But with the right treatment and care, people can live a healthy life. And there's much less risk that someone will experience these complications.
Beta cells are islet cells in the pancreas that release insulin. In type 1 diabetes, these cells are mistakenly attacked by the immune system, which creates a deficiency of these cells for when the blood glucose rises. In type 2 diabetes, the beta cells become insulin resistant and don't function properly. Not enough insulin is released for every time the blood glucose rises, leading to dangerous amounts of glucose in the blood. There are many drugs used to control diabetes, including alpha-glucosidase inhibitors, DPP-4 inhibitors, and glucagon peptides. However, the most common are insulin injections and metformin. Insulin injections work by injecting insulin hormone directly into the bloodstream to bring down blood sugar. Metformin works by releasing less sugar from the liver, so blood sugar lowers too. There is strong research suggesting that beta cell regeneration can help diabetics change their life. Introducing regenerated beta cells in the pancreas of diabetics can give them the similar pancreatic function of a non-diabetic person. Scientists have found the location of progenitor cells in the pancreas that have the ability to develop into beta cells. When these progenitor cells were stimulated by a protein called BMP7, the pancreatic cells were able to differentiate into beta cells. This is important for type 1 diabetes, as the immune system is attacking the beta cells already there. Our solution is to use this method to generate functional beta cells at a rate faster than they are being destroyed, so that the body may still secrete insulin during times of high blood sugar. This must go with a combination of medication to reverse the autoimmune destruction.
Beneath your ribs, you'll find, among other things, the pancreas, an organ that works a lot like a personal health coach. This organ controls your sugar levels and produces a special juice that releases the nutrients from your food to help keep you in the best possible shape. While all this is happening, the pancreas works on another critical task, controlling the amount of sugar in your blood. It achieves this with the hormones insulin and glucagon, which are produced in special cells called the islets of Langerhans. Having too much or too little sugar can be life-threatening, so the pancreas must stay on constant alert. After a big meal, the blood often becomes flushed with sugar. To bring us back to normal, the pancreas releases insulin, which makes the excess sugar move into cells where it's either used as an energy source or stored for later. Insulin also tells the liver to shut down sugar production. The interplay between insulin and glucagon is what keeps our sugar levels balanced. But a faulty pancreas can no longer coach us like this, meaning that this healthy balance is destroyed. If it's weakened by disease, the organ's ability to produce insulin may be reduced or even extinguished, which can trigger the condition known as diabetes.